Alright, what is up, everybody? It has been a while, but we're back. It's your friend Will. This is the Memory Lapse. And, been super busy with life stuff and the heat wave. But we have a competitive constructed event I actually started like 10 days ago or something like that. With Oliver 2's blue-black mid-range list, which was different from the one I was playing before. And, he lost in the finals to GP Pittsburgh like 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to give this a try. So, for the sake of just starting another video, we're just going to jump into this and finish this run. Super excited for the M19, or the new core set 2019, that I think is coming out on Arena later next week. This next week or so is still going to be... I'm going to try to get some stuff recorded today to put up over the course of the week. We can keep this, I think. But it's going to be tough because I'm going to have a lot of family coming in. The wedding is happening a week from today. But that will be done and over with around the time that M19 is on here. So it's going to be cool to give that set a try. I'll have to decide what we're going to do as far as cards, because unfortunately they did not make really meaningful changes to the wild card system yet. They kind of hinted that they might. They didn't get to it. I don't know if we should be concerned about that. I mean, probably err on the side of being concerned when it comes to WotC and stuff like this, but... I don't know that I'm going to necessarily need this Essence Scatter next turn. So let's run out of Champion and get rid of some of this extra land. Both of these are great draws. So let's get rid of the Champion and the Hub. So next turn we can think about Doomfalling them. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to do that. See what's going on with their hand. Right, make sure we hit the correct mode. I'm guessing this is some kind of black-white artifacts Karn deck. Oh, it's just like a straight-up control deck. Okay. I think we don't care about the Fumigate so much, but the cast-outs we do care about because they hard answer the Scarab God. So let's take one of the cast-outs. Yeah, so this looks like it's just a black-white control deck, probably with Karn. Hope they didn't rip something here. Oh, they ripped Duress. Okay, so they get to take the Essence Scatter, which I think is probably not that good against their deck anyways. And we'll just keep building towards buying back this Champion of Wits. I wonder if I should just play this Scarab God now and let it get hit by the cast out. I doubt that they're going to use it. And we have one or two more in the deck, so let's just do that. Make them use their resources. If they Fumigate here, it's actually pretty good for us. But I suspect they're just going to cast out the Scarab God. Yep. So now just lands. All we kind of want to draw is lands. Siphoner is a nice draw too. That actually does something. This might provoke them into fumigating. Okay. I'm going to have to decide about whether we want to destroy this treasure cove. Because we don't really want to thin our deck, we still want to find more. We still want to find more lands to get to 7. But I probably should do it on their end step. We probably should have done it on our turn, but just a little mistake in sequencing. I do want to keep them off more cards. Siphoner is a solid draw. I would assume their deck has a ton of like removal beyond just what we've seen of the Fumigate and Cast Out. Like I'm sure they have target removal as well, but if this lives, it helps us draw towards the lands we need. I think if we get to 7 and we start bringing these back, we are just going to bury them. So we can afford to be patient here. They haven't put out any clock yet. Yeah, doesn't do anything. They might cycle this right away even. Nope. Okay. I thought there's a chance they might cycle it just to try to find like a fatal push. But yeah, we'll take this action. Easily. Land, please. Cool. We get to chip in even. Well, that's a good sign. We have a lot of answers for if and when they ever do anything. So, if we can just keep working the Siphoner until we hit 7, I think we're in a really nice spot. I'm really surprised they are not cycling this Relic. Creature. Yeah. That's fine. So this is like an attempt at like a black-white bleed deck. We are a little too proactive. Okay, cool. We got our land. Very cool, very cool. Keep stacking up the energy. And we're definitely going to not care at all about the Trespasser's Curse and bring back this champion. Oh. Are they going to do double moment here? I think we still want to draw 2, discard 2. Yeah. We can get rid of push and a land. I'll keep the rest of this removal, which is a little, you know, I don't think push is going to hit anything in their deck unless they have Siphoners, but all this stuff will hit Siphoner also. Wow. still have him on a 3-turn clock. Okay. Yep. We are playing this card to use it. Settle. That's okay. Oh, please don't crash my computer with effects like that. This is going to make the Scarab God pretty great in an upcoming turn. I think I'll just get Bloodfast down here. Yep. We can draw a bunch, and then we can set up a Scarab God next turn. Like, we can Scarab God and activate next turn. Thanks to this, all the lands from Settle. We can even draw 3 here. Oh, Approach. Okay. So now we're on a little bit of a clock. Alright, so we know they have nothing, at least. Draw twice here. Maybe even 3 times. It seems like that probably on a creatureless plan. Wow, didn't hit any land. Alright, let's bring back our champion. Scarab God can wrap up the game pretty quickly. Commit is a sick draw. So as long as we don't get hit with as long as we don't get messed up, like they don't naturally draw an approach this turn, we're okay. Alright, so let's discard Chupacabra, Chupacabra, and one of our 3 contempts. Alright, I feel like if they don't win this turn, we have it. Because I don't think that they're going to have any way to get through this commit. Well, it sucks that they answered the second Scarab God. One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4. Yeah, so let's champion, and we can hold up commit. Okay. Let's go to Siphoner. I think we'll keep the Doomfall. Discard never. Excellence Binding. Cycle. Oh, it tapped wrong. Of course. Don't think we need to draw another card. This is good. We need to take this out. That buys us like 2 turns. We don't have anything more than 2 power in the graveyard, so I'm just going to plus Liliana. We're really not worried about this because once we flip the blood fast, we're going to be... we have a good source of life. Oh, they have a second arch. That's a bummer for us. Oh, we actually lost this one because they had the they ripped the second cast out that turn. I don't know that we're going to be able to race this down. Oh, they're not going for it. Interesting. They have to, right? No? I mean, I guess they did see that we play Essence Scatter. So I think we need to use this return here to add to the board. And we don't want to shuffle. I don't think we want to give them Fumigate. So let's get rid of Fumigate. Oh, maybe we can win. 4, 6, 8, 10. It's tough through this, though. We're going to have to get lucky, because we're going to have to memory them into a full hand. Oh, come on. Rips Duress. That's such a bummer. That's such a bummer. We had this. I think we had this. If they didn't rip Duress there, and they're kind of forced to go for their card this turn. They're still not going to try to go for it. They must go for it here, right? I can only draw 1 card off Bloodfast. And I don't even think I have a second commit in this list. I think it's just the 1. And there's no negates main deck. Okay. Oh, did I miss my chance to Doomfall them last turn? I did. Wow, I'm so bad. Why didn't they go for this last turn? I don't understand. Wait, they don't have it? What happened? Did their deck get shuffled? Oh, it did when I hit the arch. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. Did not even notice that. I just assumed that they drew into it. Alright, so we're both just playing off the tops of our decks here. The cycle. I think that's okay. Yeah. That's fine. We have enough in play to win. So their outs are like settle, fumigate, geez, I'm pretty close to. Yeah. Settle, fumigate, approach. They get a second pull from Arch. See if they get there. We won't know if they have settle until our turn, but they might just concede if they totally whiff. Yeah, okay, they whiffed. Ooh, lucky. I was totally panicking because I didn't realize I shuffled them with my, Okay. Oh, what? Where's my sideboard? Oh, here it is, right, okay. I thought it was like a different tab. Alright, let's go. So we don't want any of these fatal pushes. We do want negate, we do want search. I don't think we want cast down. Don't think we want never. We want these 3 duresses. This might be useful. Like, it's probably more useful than a Vraska's Contempt. I don't know, do we want to bring in more creatures, like in the form of Gift to the Aetherborn? And try to beat them down more? I think this is a good configuration. I don't know, maybe we take the Chupacabras out. And 1 Contempt and bring in these, just to beat down. And then if we see any Planeswalker nonsense, or creatures added in, we can look to bring this stuff back in the 3rd game. But they're on black-white, so I don't think we fear Teferi. It's possible they have Karn, but we saw close to 40 cards of their deck that game. Didn't see any Karns. Yeah, same thing for Gideon. But I think Karn or Gideon could be in the sideboard for a matchup like this. So then what else? It's possible that they bring in any kind of, like, you know, Gonti or Angel nonsense just to try to, like, beat us on board and take advantage of us potentially. Oh, I left the Essence Scatters in. Shoot. I probably should have taken the Essence Scatters out and left in some of that, like, incidental removal. Well, we're going to find out, and then if we lose this one, we'll be able to tweak it game 3. This is a solid starting hand. Yeah, let's just duress them and see what's going on. And this will help us plan our turns here. So we don't want them to duress us, but taking their approach is pretty good. We might have another chance to, like, they're so far away from this approach. Let's take their duress so that we can get search down. We can get Searcher Siphoner into play. Yeah, let's get Siphoner first. I think we even need to get both Siphoners into play so we don't let them binding one, strand the other in our hand. Okay. They're ramping. Cool, get in. This kind of plays into Fumigate, but yeah, fuck, I should have left it. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I played that and then immediately realized that Fumigate was there. But this is going to help us hit negates and duresses and stuff. Like, I think the approach is probably their only win con, so if we can get that out of their hand and disrupt them, we're going to be okay. We did set ourselves back with that really poor sequencing. Graveyard. Alright, we're close to flipping this, which is sick. But they're close to casting this if they rip land. So we should probably cycle this now. And try to hit a Doomfall or something. Anything that's going to help us interact with this immediately. Churchill Gearhulk. Only hits instants, unfortunately. No. So the first one is the first one. They don't have City's Blessing yet, so they're not going to be able to power through their deck. Are they thinking of taking the search off the board before I flip it? That would be pretty wise, I think. Oh, no, they're going to jam this. That's a good play, too. But yeah, now we can... It seems that they don't have a lot of ways to interact with us. So if we hit negates, I think we're golden. And we're going to start drawing off this stuff. Once they flip this, they're going to get Ascension, or Ascendancy, or whatever you call it. Okay, so they're using that on this. Sick. Do we even need to use this right now? I don't think so. I think we'd rather just end turn and spin Escanta. If they don't do anything, we need to negate. so yeah, that we have to negate. That we're negating, and then we have Gear Hulk for it. For yeah, oof. Ooh, nice. So 6. Okay, so we're perfect here. 2. Oh no, no, we're not. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 short. So pass the turn. This is okay because now we're kind of insulated from a duress. Like this Gear Hulk can't get plucked with duress. But it does force us now to hold up a lot more mana on their turn. That's okay. Maybe I should have looked in response, but yeah, I guess what could they have done? End search. Let's just put that on the bottom. Do we take the gamble here? We need to draw, don't we? Oh wait. I just fucked up, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fuck. Ugh, I wasn't counting what they had in hand, but they might not go for it aggressively here. Man, ugh, this first round of the day, like just punting so much. Not realizing that they had draw 3 and like draw 2 plus their draw step in play. Oh, cool. Oh, they can still go for it next turn off the relic. Oh, yeah, they're way. Ugh, I just threw the game by playing that Bloodfast. I can get lucky and rip a negate off of a Bloodfast here. Damn, just missing land drops is so frustrating. It makes me make so many mistakes. But they've seen negate. I have to imagine unless they have duress here, they don't feel comfortable jamming it. I should have done this last turn. Looks like they are going for it. Okay. Cool. Yep, I threw. Alright, game 3. We have more cards we can take out. We didn't see anything. Like, the Essence Scatters are definitely dead. Like, definitely dead. This doesn't do... We have a lot of dead cards in this matchup. Jeez. The Never has... Maybe we just do this and leave these Contempts out. Okay. Let's not mess up. We made so many mistakes in the second game. Like, playing the second 2-1 after they had ramped. We knew that they could fumigate. Like, oh, just really bad. The one Essence Scatter we kept in. I think we should keep this, though, and hope the Siphoner can get there. They play a lot of slow stuff like these Evolving Wilds, so... It would be sick if we ripped a land and we can play Duress Siphoner next turn. I don't know that we could lose that game if we had just held up Gear Hulk, though. It seems like they have no way to interact. Cool. Let's see what they're working with. Okay. Unburden and a grip of lands. That's a sick one. So I don't think we need the negate yet. Sick. So we can do this. Make our land drop. They don't have double white. Wonder what they're gonna pick here. Okay. Yep. Don't care. One more land would be great. But sitting on double negate I feel pretty good as long as I don't punt away the game. They're gonna get to make a zombie here. Oh, just gonna make relic. Yep. Okay, so keeping this in actually paid off. The 1x. We have him on a clock. So we can conceivably win from this board state. Like, they could play approach here if that's what they've been, if they just drew it, like turn 3 and have just been sitting on it. Oh, they're thinning, huh? Okay, so we'll take a second blue source. Do we still rest this? I think we do. I can't imagine we're going to 2 negates next turn. Alright, yep. Sure, let's negate that. Just so they don't know the rest of our hand. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Yeah, so this is the situation I didn't want to be in. Uh, if I counter this, I think I have to counter it. I don't want them gaining the 7 and going to 13. I think we just do this and we hope we fade like 2 turns. I guess we just doomfall them. Make sure this is not like a second approach. Or a fumigate. Okay, cool. And then they get to like draw off relic. Ugh, that's 3. Still haven't done it. They don't know our hand. Because we countered that duress. Oh, they just did nothing, huh? And I think we do this and try to hit like another negate. No, but commit's pretty good. If we need to use it on our turn. So the problem with countering that first approach is like they still have cast one, even though it didn't resolve. So if they draw a second one, even though the first one didn't resolve, they can win. I'm guessing they would have just jammed it if they had it already. It's like, what else can they do? Okay. Alright, so let's hope this commits good. They're drawn. Drawing again. So this significantly reduces their outs and makes the commit a lot better. So pretty much they need to have settle here, and even that's not good enough because of commit. Yep, settle, and so we'll commit that. Smash. Cool, got there. So yeah, we probably should have just won that one 2-0, but we messed up game 2 because we're just rusty and bad and haven't played in a week. So yeah, that's awesome. We beat Black-White Approach, cleared some quests, and I will be back in the next video with the next round. Later.